is facing a severe financial crisis that has led to a high attrition rate among its staff and journalists. According to the management, the government's failure to release budgetary allocations for compensation and goods and services in the last quarter of 2024 has worsened the situation. As a result, many reporters who pre-financed news coverage last year are still awaiting reimbursement. ChannelOne News' Ni Ayukwe Okaim has more.
For years, the Ghana News Agency has served as the primary provider of news and information to its subscribers, mostly media houses. Yet, the institution now finds itself in a state of distress. Management has revealed that GNA is struggling with financial constraints, which have translated into low remuneration for its staff. The situation has fueled a steady attrition rate, with many skilled professionals leaving in search of better opportunities elsewhere.
People come for the interview, we tell them the offer, and they decline. Others also join, and within a few months or years, they leave. So we try our best, but there are people that we trained that have gone on to other media houses like Multimedia, and they tell us that GNA is the best place to work. If you pay us well, we would love to work with GNA. So it is so important for us that our conditions of service can be improved. Even when we are sending our journalists to the field today, we are anguished because the all-inclusive out-of-station allowance is 280, accommodation, meals, and everything. They are excited to go, but once they come and then you give them the money, they know that they can't sleep in any decent place, let alone feed themselves. So we are actually suffering, but our resilience has kept us. The attrition rate is very high for the journalists and other staff. So we really need your support to be able to build our capacity to digitize our operations, to deliver not only credible content, but timely content.
Management also reviews that its 2024 last quarter budgetary allocation for compensation and goods and services has not been released, compounding the situation.
As we speak, we still haven't received our last quarter compensation, let alone goods and services. So the computers that we use today were donated by stakeholders or by we use our own resources. To the extent that if I say that compensation and goods and services arrears are outstanding, it means that journalists who pre-financed news operations last year are still owed by the state. And so our situation is dire. As a news agency, we are supposed to move with modern times.
Beyond financing, GNA's operational capacity has been severely hampered by logistical challenges. The agency has not received a single vehicle from government since 2007, despite its nationwide mandate to cover events across the country.
Since 2007, we have not received any vehicles directly from the government, because under AFDB, we got some 4 last year. But our regional officers are operating with vehicles that were given to them in 2007. So you can imagine. And
ideally, how many vehicles should you have, and how many are you operating with now?
So every region should have at least 1 vehicle. We have district officers as well. Every region should have at least 1 vehicle. At the head office, we need at least 6 vehicles, to support operations. So as I said, we are in a situation where our general manager for years didn't even have an official vehicle, and let alone a director. So it's difficult.
Now, despite these challenges, the Ghana News Agency continues to deliver on its mandate, but under constrained circumstances. Reporting for Channel One News, I am Ni Ayukweyi Okine.
Well, let's stay with this story.